Today's a weird day in the Roblox community because after 6 years, something happened that no one probably expected. Corl came back. By the way, please subscribe. 6 years ago, we had that whole pals drama where Corl made fun of a fan, ended the pals, and also ended Corl's entire career. And then following the, couple of years, Corl was inactive on all social medias. He stopped uploading and everything, and then his channel ended up getting deleted because it got hacked and he wasn't there to, put everything back. But surprisingly, over these past 6 years, Corl has still remained a part of discussion in the community just because of how infamous the situation has gotten. And nowadays when anyone makes a missing YouTuber video or just talking about the pals in general, Corl is still brought up to this day. And I feel like everyone reached a point where they thought that he was never going to come back. We heard some stuff through the grapevine that he was apparently doing fine, but there hasn't been anything and he hasn't said anything for 6 years until today. Tanuki Alex here said, 6 years later, Corl is back on social media. He apologized for everything he'd done wrong. Not sure he's coming back. And as we can see, this is how he looks now. And he made a whole post explaining everything, which is crazy. An apology 6 years later is wild, but I'm gonna read it out to you. Being a YouTube creator was my dream as a kid, and I got to do it because of all of you. I'm beyond grateful for all the love and support throughout my journey online. I loved making videos and was privileged to be a role model for so many people. So it's sad that I misused my power and position to be rude to someone. I was really rude to Tiff, who was the original person he made fun of. 6 years ago, Tiff made a thing for Corl, and he basically just called it cringe, which, started everything and started the whole downfall. So now he's finally apologizing to Tiff and knows, what he did was wrong. He continues saying, and it should have been much kinder. Most of my regrets come from not being kind enough, so to everyone I was rude to, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. And kindness is one of my primary considerations in life now. I'm sorry Tiff, I should have been much kinder to you. So yeah, this is actually crazy. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, I never thought I'd ever be talking about this guy ever again, but here we are. And with it all being said, we don't know what the future is. We don't know if he's gonna go back to making YouTube videos, but he does seem to be in a better place, that he apologized. I know it is kind of weird that he apologized 6 years later, but I mean, it's better than not having an apology. And also, to be fair, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like over the past 6 years, a lot of people kind of moved on past the Corl situation and thinks he does deserve a second chance. Because even though what he did was messed up, it wasn't as messed up compared to, how brutal some stuff is nowadays. And I honestly could see Corl making a proper comeback, but you never know. But in general, with that being said, 6 years later, after all this drama, Corl is back and apologized. And if you enjoyed, check out some more news, and it's pretty wild. I'll see you in the next one.